Hello,
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm well, thank you for asking. So,
Nice to
how
see
has
you
your journey
again.
been going? Yes, nice to see you too. Right.
I
Okay.
couldn't hear you properly. Your voice is little low.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, wait a
Better
minute.
now?
I need to put earphone.
Okay, no problem.
Wait, wait.
Take your time. Yep.
Actually, it is sometimes means I'm not habitual for that, so yeah, but I'm okay now. Yes.
Yep, no problem. No problem. Great. Okay, so how has your journey been going? Your English
Uh,
speaking and learning and improving.
it is
How's
going
it?
good. Means actually, I have benefit from this sessions, and I can watch my mistakes, and I can improve myself as well, and I have many suggestions and many things. So yeah, it is very
Okay.
good for me.
Okay, great. So I have benefited. Okay, I
Okay.
have benefited.
Okay.
Okay, and also when you're speaking, you'd also say something like, "When you, do you have suggestions for me, or have you received many suggestions?"
Okay. I didn't
You
get
just
you.
said from your side there are many suggestions. So is that you have a lot of suggestions for us, or have we given you a lot of suggestions that have been
No, no.
useful?
Maybe I am saying in a wrongly. Means means you are corrected me. And
Correcting me. Yes.
yeah,
Okay. So
yes.
you have
So
received
you
many
told me
suggestions.
my mistakes so that I can improve myself.
Yes.
That's what
Yes.
I want to say you.
Right.
Yes.
So you want to say to me,
Yes.
to me. So you would say that I have received many helpful suggestions or useful suggestions,
Okay.
right? So you could say that. So then that means that we have given you, or I have given you, some
Yes,
suggestions that
yes.
are
Means you means
useful.
all the team of Clapingo.
Yes,
Yes,
that's what I said.
yes,
All of us. Yes,
yes.
right. Also, you even when you're saying it's going well, not it's going good.
Okay,
Okay,
it's
it's
going
going
well.
well. Yes,
Okay,
well.
okay,
Right. Okay. Okay, great. So what's been happening? So what do you want to speak about today?
okay.
What would
So
you like to speak about today?
we can talk about anything. I just prepared for the session, means for the lesson.
What
Unexpected
have you prepared?
unexpected situation, but
Okay.
it is okay. We can talk other things as well.
Okay. So unexpected situations are actually things that we, like the name suggests, we do not expect. We may never
Yes,
be in those situations, right? They are
yes.
just things that may happen. It's hypothetical, right? So have you ever been in a situation that you haven't expected to be in, or you expected it to be like something else, but something else happened? Anything like that has ever happened to you?
I could say it is happened many times. Means it is
It
uh,
has.
y- it sorry it yeah
It
it
has
hap-
happened.
yeah it has happened many times, but currently I couldn't recall any
You can't
specific,
think of
yeah,
specific
specific
situations, right?
situation. Yes,
Yes, this happens a lot actually.
yes,
You expect you're going somewhere, and when you show up there, something else is only happening,
yes,
right? Sometimes you think you're going to your friend's house where it's going to be a small get together, but you realize it's a big party,
yes,
right?
yes.
Sometimes
Sometimes
you think
we
it's going to be a
sometimes
big party.
yeah sometimes
Yes,
we
yes,
think that we enjoy at the party, but
yes,
when we go there, it is because I'm
right.
just
Well done.
imagine, and all
Yes, you're just
things
imagining
are
it.
mess up, and the party become
Messy. Yeah,
massive. Yeah, sorry.
yeah. All the things are messy, or everything gets messed up. You could say
Everything
that
gets
also.
messed up, and party become
Yeah.
like for uh, painful kind of thing. It is not. It has
It
happened with
becomes
me.
a
That's
painful experience.
yes, it is yes, it happened with me.
Yes,
Am
it
I?
happened with
Yes.
me, or it has happened with me.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
It,
Okay. So you're telling me, or you're saying to me, okay. So tell me, would you like to tell me about this experience? It seems interesting, like an interesting experience.
yeah,
Um,
I would like to tell you, but it is kind of personal thing, but I'm okay with that.
okay, great. So don't take any names and don't take any places,
Yes,
and
yes,
that's
yes,
fine. So just the experience as to what
yes.
happened. That's
So,
perfectly
2 years ago, I think, yeah, there was a party of
fine.
my one of my friends' marriage ceremony, and
Okay,
he asked me to join his party, his wedding party.
okay,
So we all college friends uh, talked about that, and we all
right.
how can we all
Went for
um,
the party.
yes, we all
Went.
together, means we
Okay.
planned
We
that
all
we
went to the party together.
yes, yes, yes,
Yes, we
we
planned to
plan.
go together.
Yes, we plan that we should all go together there. And
Right. Okay.
unfortunately, on means that day there was raining, means
It
heavily
was
raining.
raining. Yes, it
Yes,
was
it was raining
raining.
and thundering. So some of my friends couldn't able to come over there.
Weren't able to. Okay, so they weren't able to travel. They weren't able to reach, or they weren't
Yes.
able to attend the party. Yep.
May I
Okay.
ask you one thing, if you don't mind? Could you please correct
Not at
me
all.
in the last, because I just
Sure.
stuck.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Sure.
So
I can do that.
yes, so we just planned for that, and yeah, unfortunately, the weather and situation is not well on that day. But one other friend asked me. He rang me again and again. Please come. So I went there. It is near to my house, so it was not problematic for me to went there. And I went there, and no girls over there, means not any girl of over there. My friends, yeah.
Okay.
How can I say, means मेरी कोई friend लड़की सहेली वहां पे नहीं थी.
Okay. None of my girlfriends were there,
Yeah,
right? So you
none
can
of
call
my girls.
any female friend. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
call them your girlfriends.
none of
Yeah,
my friends over there. And
were
I
over
have a,
there.
sorry. Okay.
None of my friends were over there, or none
Yes.
of my friends were there.
Okay.
Yeah.
None of my friends were there. So I felt alone. I went there to enjoy the party, but one or two friends were there. And after some time, party was going on, and there were one or two people from my hometown, and they started intentionally clicking my pictures without asking me
Right.
yes. So I just noticed that. And for a while, yes, for a while I just trying I was just sorry, I tried to ignore things. Yes. So but it happened again and again. So after some time I
Again.
was annoyed, and I
Mm-hmm.
just told him. I just means angry. I don't know what is. I became
I got
angry.
angry.
Yes, I got
I
angry.
became angry. I got angry.
Yes,
Yep.
I became angry, and it
Mm-hmm.
was uh, it was very annoying situation for me. I couldn't control my angerness. I just wanted to
My anger.
shouting.
Yeah.
Yes, I just wanted to shouting on him. But before
Shout.
sorry, but yes, shout.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just wanted to shout on him, but because of there were crowd, and that's the reason I just um, gave whatever the gift I had to my friend, and I just took my vehicle and just I came to came my home. Sorry. So that was very
Okay.
troubleful feeling for me. Still, I am thinking about that, and I just means uh, disappointed. I was very
Yes.
disappointed on that time. So
Yes.
that is
Yeah.
very yeah.
Okay. Don't get so nervous.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
Yes,
you
yes.
know what to say. It's okay if you make mistakes. I'll tell you, because when you get nervous, it's like if you take 2, 3, 4 more seconds also to say that line, na, no problem. I'm not running anywhere. You aren't running anywhere. No problem.
Yes,
Because
I
when you
know.
get nervous, you want to say everything fast, fast. And then when you
Yes,
say it
yes.
fast,
I
then you
just
make more mistakes.
forgot words also.
Yes, yes. Okay. That's actually why I tend to give you corrections in the middle. So that
Okay,
when you're speaking, you can correct yourself. Because
okay.
sometimes you find it hard to recall after you said a few sentences. It's like, did
Yes.
I say that? Right? Then when you watch a recording, yes, you'll be like, oh, I said that. But in the moment, it's
Yes,
difficult for you to remember everything that you said. But
yes.
I'll give you a few corrections anyway. So,
Okay,
angeredness is not really a word. You can just say
okay.
anger. That's fine.
Anger.
It was hard
Okay,
for me to control my anger, or I got very angry. Okay.
okay, okay,
Right. Now, another thing is when I said I am well, okay, or it is going well, then well is used for those things. But the weather cannot be well. The weather is good. The weather
okay,
is bad.
okay.
Okay. So good and well mean the same thing, but they're used for different types of words or different types of situations.
All right.
Okay. So the weather is good. You've heard this before? There is bad weather, so I can't come.
No, no, no.
Or the weather is bad, right? Have you heard that the weather is bad in general? Yes?
No. Yeah, I
No?
don't
Okay.
know.
But
Yes.
don't get nervous. It's okay if you haven't heard. But that's what
Okay,
we usually say. Whether is good or bad. Okay.
okay.
So you can say that. When you're saying words like again and again, like for example, he was taking your photos again and again. You
Hmm.
can say he was taking them repeatedly, or he continued
Continuously.
to take
Yes.
photos.
Continuous.
Yes, or continuously. Right, well done. So you can say continuously, or he continued to take my photos repeatedly. You can say that, right? Another word for without asking me, you can even say he did not take my permission before
Yeah.
clicking a photograph of me,
Okay.
right? Okay.
Hmm.
So that's something you can say. These are just improvements on what you said. Asking me is
Yeah.
not wrong. You can say that. This is just another way. In this situation, you can use that as well.
Okay.
Right? Okay.
That.
And when you're saying near my house, or you don't have to say to.
Okay.
It is the venue was near my house, or the party was nearby, or it was near my house. You can say that.
All right.
Or
All right.
right, so that's fine. Even when
Okay.
you're saying I came at my home or to my home, you just say I came home.
I came home.
No need. Yeah, I came home, or I got
Yes.
back home. Okay, or I left the party and came home. Whatever you
Okay.
want to say, that's absolutely cool,
All
right?
right. Yes.
So that's completely fine. So these are just small things that will help you improve the way you're speaking. Like, I wanted to, not shouting, I wanted to shout at him, or I wanted to scream at him, or I wanted to yell at him, right? You can say
Yes.
that. So these are all just small edits, which I think some of them are because you were nervous. So don't be nervous. It's
Yes.
absolutely okay. It's okay. That's how you learn from
Yes.
mistakes, right?
Yes. Yes.
So that these are just some tiny things. Like another word for there were many people, or another word for there was a crowd. You could say there were many people around. So you didn't want to create a scene. You
Yes.
didn't want to cause a commotion. You didn't want to do those things,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I.
So that is just what you feel like. That is what you would say. So these are some of them are just ways to say something better. and some of the corrections are just things that have gone a little wrong. But overall, well done. You explained a very uncomfortable story, right?
Yes.
It's not a very comfortable story. It's not a very nice story for, that you want to recall, because it seems
Yes.
like quite a crazy
Yeah.
experience,
I don't
right?
want to share, but just you started with party. So I recall
Yeah,
that scene.
sometimes you just recall these things. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So completely understandable. So
Yeah.
that's just a few corrections. Like I had gone for my friend's elder brother's wedding, and you're all dressed up for a wedding, and this was
Yes.
his wedding reception, and it started raining, and it wasn't rainy season.
Okay.
It was in monsoon. It just started raining. And luckily, usually people don't wear heels in the rain. But luckily for the wedding, I had very high heels on. And that saved me because there was
Okay.
water up to people's knees,
Okay.
right? The groom carried the bride because all her clothes would have gotten wet. Like he carried her, and, crates where you put all these glass bottles.
All
So
right.
we used crates to stand on them and do this. It was raining so heavily that we couldn't see people next to each other. It
Okay.
was
Means
so bad.
your heels work for you on that day.
Yes, they did, because that way I was little higher. So everyone had like water till their knees. I had water till my shin and my ankles only. It was
Okay. Okay.
that crazy, right? So, inside the wedding hall, because it was on a ground, even indoors, water was coming from outside.
Okay.
It was like one of those movie scenes. Like we are eating, so I'm eating my dinner and water is just everywhere. It was a
People
crazy
don't need to
experience. Like,
people don't need didn't need sorry didn't need to take other drink water, means water for drink. They
yeah,
can.
you didn't need to drink. It was just next to you. You could just fill it up in
Yes,
a
yes.
glass. It was very dirty water, but still. So I remember this so well, this incident. So
Okay, it is.
crazy party. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, well done. So imagine way you explained your entire experience, really well done. To give so many different words you're using, you're also correcting yourself sometimes when to say went and when to say go. So well done. So you're learning, and slowly all these other things will also change. So honestly, I'm so happy to see the way you explained this entire story. It was very confusing, but you explained it very well, right?
Thank you. Thank
So
you so
well done. Yeah, you still have some things to learn, but well done. You should be very proud of yourself for how far you've come till now.
much.